Hello guys and welcome back to my channel, my stream. This is GoofyG. You're watching Bayonetta chapter 6, The Gates of Paradise. Alright guys, one quick thing I want to let you know is that this audio is a voiceover. I'm doing a commentary on top of my video.
Check this out. What are you buying?
Because
Heard that in a game once.
you the game once. So the thing is, while streaming, my mic was on mute. I did not realize, and I did my entire session like that. So I'm doing a voiceover for the first time. As you can see, we're quickly checking in our new techniques that was shown to us. This Bat Within, which is pretty cool ability that lets you mitigate damage as soon as you get one. So I'm like looking at it, I'm like, whoa, will I be transforming into a bat or something like that? Like I'm having full transformation vibes going on right now. I'm like, okay, maybe we can look into this. And so yeah, and that is what I'm doing. And then I'm looking at all the other skills, which seems cool, but they have like all these additional commands which I honestly will not remember to do. So I'm just trying to see which ones are like very passively active. So something like Crow Within. Now this is a amazing ability which transforms us into a crow, and then we can fly. Simple. And so I'm just looking at those things, what they do and what they, and I was very excited by this because this like reminded me of Devil May Cry, because these are the skills that you additionally gain. Like you have to buy out these dash and thrust and double dash and all of that sort of stuff. And I looked at air dodge and I was like, yep, oh, I sneezed here twice. Yeah, there we go. And I was like, yeah, we need this because we've been having difficulties with some air enemies, unable to dodge and always almost certainly get hit while we're jumping in the air. So I was like, let me try it out, and you can see it's just beautiful because we can dodge when you're in the air. I'll do it one more time, I think. Come on. Yeah, you can jump and then dodge. Pretty cool. Turns out that I need enemies to attack me to test it out, but I'm like, okay, the skill works, so it'll probably work. When we have enemies, we can dodge in the air. So I bought it immediately, and then I was like, what do I get next? And I went with Crow Within, because that's I had money for that, and I thought maybe it'll be good to maneuver around the map like that. And I was like, look at that, holy shit, that is sick, dude. That crow is huge, and then you can attack from it, which is amazing. And also then you can summon some blades. As you can see, you can summon these blades that do like, you can trigger it to do a homing attack on it. This is another kind of blades that spin around the crow as well, which will just attack anything that's not attack, it's a spinning thing, so anything you come across will get attacked. Anyways, that's enough of the Gates of Hell. I think this is what I'm going to be continuing doing every mission. Before we start every mission, we're going to visit Gates of Hell. Anyways, moving on to our chapter 6, the Gates of Paradise. So that's a new place, and I don't think there's a cutscene over here. I thought there would be, but there isn't. Gates of Paradise, it doesn't feel like, because the weather is not nice. And I immediately turned around back and I was like, yeah, almost every game that has these kind of collectible items or chests will be something which is close to the spawning area, and which is completely exactly behind. So I've just checked, and I was went to the menu just to see that did I complete a new Heim or not, because that would unlock a new weapon, right? So here I'm just thinking, what do I do? And I see that okay, we still have people walking around who are not of our current realm, and I saw that collectible, and I transformed into the crow. Just I wanted to see if I can pick up things while flying as well, and that's what I did. And yep, there's a something I noticed later on, that there is a limit for how long you can do this, be in crow form, but it only works, that limit comes only when you are in fight. While having a fight, you cannot be flying around non-stop. I think that would be just too broken, I guess, just staying away from enemies. And you see this, so this blades is what activated when I was in the crow form. And then yeah, when you land, you can still stay with you. So I was like, this is pretty sick, I love things like that just passively will deal damage around me. So So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then I moved on towards the gates of paradise. Obviously, it had chains. We checked it out, and then we did a move, broke it, and now you see the enemies. And I was like, okay, let's try to do some cool stuff. Here I did some dodging. Okay, I'm not going to narrate the fight, but I wanted to activate this and use it out. And yep, I did that. I was like, I cannot deal with the big guys, just use a torture attack on them and be done with it. But apparently these guys have a lot of them and they're pretty strong. So, and then it activated these walking pedestals, and I was like, okay, fine, we need to probably run with it, run through it. But how will I run through it in quick succession? Well, I remembered that we can now also transform into a freaking panther, right? That's from the previous cutscene. I mean, the previous video, previous chapter, where we learned the ability to transform into different animals. And now we're seeing this child walk constantly, like we've been seeing her in our flashback in our dreams. So we're just chasing the child right now. And I was like, okay, do I jump into the water? Will I die? And I'm like, nope, I'm gonna fly to the next point, because we can do that, right? And obviously we'll have a mini challenge over here to like slow time and then go over there. But then what the hell am I supposed to fight? Because usually this is locked behind enemies. Yep, we're fighting two dragons. Yeah, fighting two dragons. So I was like, okay, this is the best time. I have the skill, I can fly and I can summon these blades. And I'm still trying to figure out how do I activate them and get them to work. But you see, they're pretty strong. They did good amount of damage to the dragon. Now I want to cancel it and get on the ground, but I was unable. I was just enjoying the flight, and you see that with the extra weapon, I was able to just take out the dragon so quickly. So that's what I'm going to try to attempt again. And I was like, okay, this is not working. I can't chase him. I need to go head on. And I realized that he's also shooting fireballs at us. So look, let me see if I can dodge mid-air, because we unlocked it. And we can. And then I was like, where the hell is it? Yep, he just pops in from down here. Because I remember this couple of these blade hits will knock the dragon out. I just kept hovering over there, making sure that I get those hits in as soon as possible. And I transformed into the cheetah and the black panther, and I was like, that's pretty cool. Like you can change your. Look at that. Look at that. The animation and the other animation. Of course, button mashing. Max bonus. Let's go. Just eat it just like that. These are pretty sick, dude. These are things that make this game like really amazing, for me at least, because I'm a big fan of this transformation and summoning. I really love those. They're like, I think, my favorite set of skills in games to have. Like if I was ever a developer, I'll definitely put a character who can summon stuff and also transform. Like, it's my favorite. Anyways, you know the drill over here. We activate the thing, the mini game. We summon the lightning bolt and then dodge it, and then freeze time. Get these water places so that we can step on it and move ahead. So we're gonna continue doing this for a bit, just clearing some mobs and get the weapon that we picked up. The whip I found to be so much more fun because of the extra range it gives. Also, look at how our weapons are shining. And I was noticing the mask that she's wearing on her face, right? It's the new costume set that we picked up, the essence. I'm trying to also save money for the boots that we have, the Durga feet things. Oh, look, we're still following the child. At this point, we just focus on getting to the child, because the child is in a very messed up place. It's not a place for a child. Look at this. Now here I kind of get confused. I see the pedestals on the floor, and I'm like, okay, we need to dodge and go. And I'm like, okay, fine, maybe we just transform into a panther and then just force our way through it. But no, there's a very simple pattern to follow, which I took a while to realize, and then I went for it. taking a lot of damage along the way, which was completely useless. And then yeah, we saw the glowing thing and break it. There's gonna be a lever over here which we will pull to stop these spears from spearing. And then the pedestals activate as but obviously after we kill the enemies, which I did not realize until this point. So here we go with our Durga set. Now there's a new costume for it, which we will try to unlock once we get the halos for it. I am trying to save halos for an accessory at the moment. By the end of the stream I do mention it, but I don't know if it's recorded or not. But that's the plan. We're going to save money for an accessory because that's like 100k, and we are kind of making that much money at the moment. Like we make like at least 20-30k per mission. So I was like, let's try to save up and get an accessory. Let's get going with that situation, because that is going to be a big boost for us. Obviously go on reading these notes quickly. Obviously I'm not reading in real time, but you can slow down the video and watch or read. Get an extra bullet, get the magic refill. I was hoping that there would be like a butterfly upgrade or a transform, because we have the butterfly wings, but like now these two guys are painful. And you see this, we got the witch time mid-air, because we dodged mid-air. I didn't realize. I mean it's supposed to happen, right? It's a dodge. So no matter where you do, you're supposed to get a freaking witch time. But when it happened, it took me kind of by surprise, and I was very happy that it happened and took that upgrade. So yeah. So I'm still trying to figure out what are the best ways to, when you're in air, get to the enemies on ground, and when you're ground, try to get to enemies on. Well, we know we can use a whip for that. But sometimes you're like in a middle combo. I don't know how to swap between things. I'm still figuring things out, right? That's why we're playing on easy, so it does those combos automatically sometimes. Anyways, moving on to the next place, we see the child again going through this insane storm, or at least in her world it might not be. But this is not a place for a kid to be alone, right? So quickly take care of these two mobs. Like, I don't waste no time. I'm just in there killing them, and then boom, cutscene. So I think these guys were supposed to be there and die like that. They were not supposed to be in the fight. So alright, so we need to probably take a big run up as a Black Panther. But then suddenly this stupid test is quickly taken care of. And I picked up this. This is I think my favorite drop weapon. And I was like, okay, what do I do? I don't want to like do a run up and then die, because then you have the death penalty, right? When you lose points. So I'm like, oh, if only I could fly. And then yep. So I was like, this is like best case use for us. So just to get to places, right? Anyways, we're going to trigger a cutscene over here. Please enjoy.
What are you boys doing in here? Are you hiding something from me? Come on.
But it's pretty sick. Look at that. Like the positioning, the pose is just amazing. Like the designers, developers knew exactly what they were doing. Look at that. I like it. They knew exactly what they're doing,
You've
dude.
been cheating on me, haven't you? Someone else caught your eye?
This bitch slapped that angel, dude.
Oh dear.
And now the child's crying, right?
Something tells me I'm going to regret this.
My sweet, lovely child. She is the key to your future.
Also, does she see us through all of these different dimensions? Now we are in the current world. In her dimension, saving her. So I was a bit confused over here because I didn't know what the hell was happening. I was only able to attack them because I had this other weapon that I picked up. And I said, yeah, of course you're attacking me because of the other weapon, but you'll soon realize that I'm unable to do so. I'll tell you, I was able to attack here with our own weapon, and you can see that I have killed him. But then they're also like transparent, as we are transparent, they are too transparent, so we can beat these attacks. And it's fine. It works. And you can see the little child is in the gold, and she also has a health bar. So I like freaking out because I like, dude, what if she dies? I don't wanna see that. Alright. A mother's love. So that's like her mother's love protection. But is she the mother? That's the crazy part. Is she? I will soon find out.
Mummy! Was I just singing? Mummy!
What?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, little one. I am not your mother.
But, Mummy...
Will you quit calling me Mummy?
She started crying.
Oh,
This is too funny. This is how she picks it up.
if there's two things I hate in this world, it's cockroaches and
That is
crying
funny.
babies. Well, a crying baby cockroach would be truly terrible. So don't
Oh,
you
imagine
dare
that.
cry.
Yes, Mummy.
She's like, okay, what do I make it stop?
Fine. You've got to be a strong little one to survive in a place like this. What's your name, anyway?
Teresa.
Cereza.
Ooh, we've
Not
seen
from
this name
Vigrid,
somewhere
are
before.
you, little one?
I just can't
Where are you
recollect
from?
it, but
I'm from my house.
that's the best answer. Where are you
Well
from my
now,
house?
I'll hazard a guess this isn't your home. So what on earth are you doing here?
My daddy told me to come here.
And whereabouts is
Yeah,
this
where is he?
daddy of yours?
He was at work, but now I don't know where he's gone. I want to go home.
No,
I can't just drag you along wherever I go.
so
little one.
small.
So you'd better not be getting attached to me.
Yes, Mummy?
No.
Come now, little one. I'll help you out of here, but that's all. No. And you have to promise there'll be no crying. A single tear and you'll be crying alone.
Discipline.
Okay, Mummy.
Just like stop calling. What do I do? Stop calling her mommy or what? And I thought the mission was over here, but no, it's not. It is not over. Now I don't know what's happening over here. Why the Durga said the feet are now in lightning. I'm still trying to figure it out. I still don't know, even when I'm doing the voiceover. Now over here, I know the clear path to the exit is the other door over there with the lamps, but I still wanted to check everything because the game says check. So we're checking everything, right? Basically, we're just checking everything just to be sure, or if there's a door that we can break and get in and some collectibles there. So anyways, this is the interesting part, right? Because I was super confused with what's going on over here. There's no cutscene as such yet, and the Laguna faith, the faith of Laguna and development of Vigrid. So this is basically a backstory of the city, of how it developed over time, right? And how they follow, what kind of style they follow. So that's basically it. I don't think I read. Yeah, I don't think I read much. But whenever this red text appears, it just catches my eye, and I can like, what if it's a pointer or a tip for something in the game? Anyways, the child is just following us, and these enemies spawn, and now I'm freaking out. I'm dodging them, but I cannot attack them. So I'm like, dude, what is going on? So I'm constantly falling, but these angels are attacking each other, and she's taking damage. And I'm like, yo, I'm using my whip, I'm using the thing, I'm using the sword, I'm dodging them, I'm able to dodge them, but I'm not able to attack them. So I'm kind of super confused at that point. I don't know what to do. Like, you can see, I'm not doing something. You know what? Let me use this, and boom. That was it. I needed to use. These guys were targeting the child from the other dimension, so I could not reach them in the other dimension, but I could use the worldly objects to attack them. So that's something it got my attention, right? Because I was like, okay, why is this happening? So I was like, okay, maybe these things are kept here for those enemies. Made sense. And then I saw a lot of cars along the way when I turned front, and I on these garbage bags. Okay. Yep, this is what it's up. So that was the kind of the training ground for you to fight this big giant monster, this giant what's the name? Angel. But that's what you're gonna keep doing, right? You can't run away from it. You can't directly attack. You have to keep using these worldly objects, and you have to keep throwing them at it. But somehow he's able to just make destruction in our world, in our realm, rather. And it's chasing the child. Now that's the thing. Usually it's Bayonetta who's being chased, but at this point they're chasing only the child. So that's something to keep note of, right? Because why are they after her suddenly? Because up till now she's been traveling properly, peacefully, and nothing happened to her, but now they're after us, after the child. Maybe is it because the guy told us in the background that she might be the key to our fate. So now the angels are like, oh, okay, change of target. We probably need to take care of the child first. Anyways, now you can see the big angel is stuck behind over there, which was very odd to me. So I was like, you know what, since he's stuck, I'll take my own time, because this is definitely a boss battle in this open area. Let me just clear out these benches, get some collectibles. Why not? The usual yada yada, clean up the whole area. Bruce. So I go on kicking, and I see that there's another structure in front. Picked up a book. Purgatorio. Yeah, I didn't even bother reading anything in that. I just want to get my collectibles. I was just trying to break this, because then you could throw it at the angel, right? Anyways, still doing more of these one by one, slowly. And I see the gates to hell, and I'm wondering if I should go or not, because what happens to the child then? Then I was like, okay, we'll see. So let me just wrap up these benches real quick, because why let people sit, right? And you know what, let me go check out the thing and see if I can get something, a new upgrade of some sort. And it says you can travel. I'm like, okay, let's go travel. Maybe you can drop the child, and you see the child running in the background. So cute. Slowly, so little toddler running. Right, is this guy giving us something new? I don't remember.
Space Marine. What can I do for you anyways?
Yeah, I don't think he offers anything at this point. And then I was like, should I buy the new technique? I don't have enough coins for it. I mean, halos for it. I do want to get Bat Within, right? So that's my next target. So I was like, okay, fine. Save it. Let's exit. And this is the other item we can get that will change our appearance because of the Durga weapon that we are using, right? So that's another thing I need to keep track of, because I need to buy that. I need 30,000 for that, and all of these require 100k. So I'm just going through all of them to see which one is good. So that this one looks nice, because this one it absorbs attacks. So basically it's like a shield, passive shield, because I'm only looking at things that are passive, right? Now most of them work with the magic sphere. This one was pretty cool, Star of Deneta. This apparently, if you can taunt the enemies, you'll restore your vitality, which is pretty awesome, because then we don't have to use items for replenishing our health, right? So all of these pretty cool. Once we get close to 100k, we'll obviously take our time and decide. Now obviously this is 200k, which means it's gonna be insane, but 200k is a very long shot right from now. Anyways, we're moving back, and obviously we gotta do there's gonna be some sort of puzzle, and we're probably gonna face the big giant angel. Also the chair is replenished, right? I was like, wow, okay, fine. So I checked, because it's supposed to be a portal. Why isn't there a portal? It's supposed to let me get to the other side. So I checked the broken statue. I understand, yeah, there is going to be a puzzle. It's going to repair. I'm like, oh, it's behind. But then, why let people sit? So I went after the chairs first, because that's more important. And now we're heading to this place, which is paradise, basically. Glimpse of the temple. And now I'm thinking maybe you should just leave the child over here, right? Because it's paradise. And now you can see the big monster over there, the big angel, in its true form.
Lost to begin with.
But oh, we can't leave her and go.
Don't worry, it's always scary the first time you see them. So, where was I? Oh, yes, your kind invitation. I do hope you've prepared dessert as well.
Here we go. Look at this, like so sick. She has so much style. Like the angels are going straight for the child. I don't know why. And she's just standing there.
And dancing too. Cereza, my dear, watch and learn.
Alright, let's just. I was like, let me just do a torture attack at one of them. And I think I'm about to do, so I'm not sure. Because these guys are like taking time, and you can see I'm like breaking the armor one by one. I just noticed it in this fight. And this guy was like, you know what's good, I don't think I have time to do it. And I think I just use vision ever. Yep, screw it, I don't have time. I was smashing square, but we keep changing, right? We need to go to time, this quick time events. Anyways, that is done. Oh, I think we could have jumped over these branches and checked out some other side. Maybe not. Now this guy's blocking the way. We can't even go through it, so I'm gonna like try to deal damage to him as much as I can. But this dude doesn't have a health bar. I just didn't realize it till then. Because he gets his own cutscene. And he's able to break the shield that Bayonetta was able to put. And look at him. He wants to eat her, but then he falls in love with her. Or starts having crush on her. Like, it's like, okay, this is super weird, dude. And here we go. He brings out his giant axe. And now it's time to take the big boy down. Later on you're gonna see a lot of these guys together. But yeah, we will take care of them. We'll take care of them in different ways. And now his phase 2 starts. It's not a difficult fight, it's the same, he just keeps smashing his leg. You can see he's taking damage on his leg, his skin is more seen, you can see his flesh. You can see all of those things breaking apart one by one. Yeah. Easy. Not much of a difficult fight. I was trying to fly and get the blades to spawn and do the damage. So there's nothing you can say that those moves are not insane. Oh. He broke his heart. He broke his heart at a young age. Still managed to get a gold medal, which is pretty cool. Now look at this. What? I was so confused of like, what just happened? Did we just get a halo? Or what is this? Because we don't have these powers. So like, can I just fly above all of them? But you can't fly above all of them. But you can dodge through all of them, which I realized at this point. Yeah. So instead of just running, I think I started dodging at this point. And I was looking around on the sides because I was thinking there might be a collectible along the way. Most likely there was already, which we passed. But yeah, I'm like, you know, screw it, let's just go through it. Now this is a boss that was a enemy that was kind of challenging for a random mob, to be honest. Now, the kid is smart, she knew exactly what to do. Even with no preparation, she just ran off. You can see she's running into the portal. And now we are having a dance off. Ooh, let's go. Man, these poses are insane, dude. Oh my god. Jeez. I think she gives up. Oh no, she's still fighting in her Bayonetta appearance, right? So we're just gonna continue that fight. At this point I was confused. I was like, does she have the same movesets as us? On the weapons, but it doesn't have the same weapon, but it does have the same moveset, does have the same guns. Boom! In a true form, this angel. It's like, whoa, dude, what are they showing? What are they doing in this game? That is like an intense move. Now this becomes a challenging. Until now it was easy. And now there are two of them, which was even more crazy. So I was like, you know, screw it, torture time. Look at this. What do you think is happening around here? Bro, like, I don't know what to think, but you know exactly what to think. And that's exactly what the torture job move is supposed to be like. Oh my god. I'm just trying to stay focused in the game and the fight. That's good. I can't give in to these images. We got another one piece of Heim. I should I think that probably makes up one full new one. I'm not sure, maybe the names are different, so I've probably didn't collect the entire piece, because I don't think at the end of the stream also I had a new weapon available. I do go to visit Gates of Hell, but I don't think there's a new weapon that unlocks. So these are probably all new pieces, different pieces of different Heims, and maybe I missed some already. Maybe I missed in some location somewhere, or maybe they're going to come in. I don't know. I tried to jump off, but clearly I could not. I was just saying if maybe there's some other hidden secret somewhere along this way, and yeah, obviously there was. And I get some halos from it, nothing else, nothing too special. And I think at this point I do check. Yeah, because we have to check. Check, bro. Check is the best. You have to check everything. And then we just go through the portal, right? Because I was thinking that we probably have to go find the, the time capsule thing. The sands of time hourglass, and then use that to fix something. I was under that impression, but we just kept moving forward now. I completely lost track of what we were doing here. But basically the child ran from here, kept calling us mummy. And we're just chasing her down. So that is where we are headed at the moment. Trying to find her. And I think... I'm not sure if there's a boss fight over here, but I'll check this one out. Because I was like, okay, we can get here, we can check. And then yeah, look at that. We need to remember this is a very important structure. And you'll see why. And then I was like, okay, let me check these other two statues. What are they? And surely they also had a check on them. So this is the UMBRA appearance with the moon on the back, and that's the mage's appearance with the sun on the back. So these are the ones that represent moon and UMBRA cultures, right? These two statues. And yeah, just came back for the warning. And I'll just zoom through this place. Because why not? And obviously we see him with her. And then we change our dimension basically.
Mummy? You're a mom?
He's in shock.
You?
He's like, what? No way,
Come
dude.
now, Cheshire. Look at
That
me.
she
Do
doesn't
I
she
look
doesn't have a
like I
mom
have
boy.
any interest in children?
And
Now
she's like, do
making
you
one.
think
Well, that's
do you
another
think
story.
look at what she's saying, dude.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa,
You're getting the
whoa,
wrong
you're getting
idea.
the wrong idea.
I mean, it might be the right idea, but not
He's like, no,
right now,
wait,
right?
it's maybe the right
Right?
idea.
Yeah.
Second thoughts.
Speaking of right, I'm glad I've been standing around waiting for you, because I knew we'd cross paths. See, the only way to reach the upper crust and their gated island of champagne wishes and caviar dreams
Like, he's giving us
is
directions
over
right now.
Prominence Bridge.
Oh, yes. The island. Lovely place, isn't it? Oh, now what?
Don't play games with me. You've worked your magic on this poor defenseless child, haven't you?
Yeah, like we had nothing else
You're
to
a sad, sick woman. You know that? I was her age when you killed my father.
And he's like, what?
Wait.
You
no.
couldn't. I was like, wait, what is he on about?
Oh my god, you did, didn't you?
And like, what are you on about?
Killed her parents.
Then I was like, oh shit, yes.
Come to think of it, she's better off with you. You two are more hassle than you're worth.
What?
Just keep a good eye on her, or you're going to catch hell for it. No good deed goes unpunished, and you never know when a monster may sneak up on you.
Mummy, look out!
Yep. And then get again into some fights. He can't see, but she saw. That was a crazy part. Like, she like, how did she see the angels behind?
How can she see me?
How can she see me? Because I came to another dimension. She's like, how is this possible? So that's what the crazy part was. That's a cliffhanger that they leave us with. And luckily this time we did go through all the encounters, so I was happy about that fact. As you can see, I'm smiling. I managed to get a gold. Obviously we took a lot of damage in the spears mainly, and no item actually gives you like 5,000 halos, which is actually a significant amount if you think about it, right? Like every mission, like this is chapter 6, so I probably get a 30,000 just because I didn't use a single item just from those from the missions. So yeah, that's pretty good. Okay guys, we managed to make it through this entire episode with me doing voiceover. I don't know how this has turned out. I'm gonna check if it turned out pretty good. It turned out alright. Then I think I'm gonna do that for the next 3 more videos. Unfortunately, if it's not, then I probably just give you an intro saying that, you know what, I have messed up my audio, and and just please just bear with me. But then those other videos are short. The next two videos are not that long, and so it should be self-entertaining as it is. It should be. I'm not sure about the 4th video though. Like I said, it was almost 2-hour long stream, so I'm still deciding. So this Blue Witch Heart, it only works for 1 chapter because we're playing on easy mode. If we played on normal mode, it would eventually max out and we would get a second health bar. So yeah, that's why we're not getting any more extra health bars, but I still just take it because we have to take it to move on to the next screen. So I think I take Lollipop. I need to equip that though, you know. I haven't equipped it, so probably need to do that once I play the game again. And hopefully that will help us negate some more damage, right? Because we're losing halo points because we're taking damage. So having some shield would be very useful. And then I spent 1700 halos just to buy a witch heart, because I was like, you know what, if it gives me extra health for even 1 chapter, why not? Let's just use it. I don't know what's in the next chapter, but I sure as well wouldn't mind a little boost. Now I don't think it worked, but still it's good to have. Now we are heading straight into the tornado, which is our next chapter. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you once I finish the save. So this is why I did not restream, because I made this override save and I lost my progress without the audio. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this voiceover commentary, and next time, bye.